Welcome to another episode of Paranormal Perspective. I'm John Lorden, and joining me as always is...
Christy Arnhart.
And this is the show where we look into a paranormal or paranormal adjacent topic. Yes. Christy does the research. She presents her case. I have no exposure to it before the day that we're filming. And I try to refute her claims that this is actually paranormal. Even though I'm not completely against the paranormal. I'm just looking for proof. And Christy says for this episode that you have the proof, right?
I have proof. It will set everyone on edge.
Okay, I'm ready for it. What are we talking about today?
Today, we are going to be discussing the ever popular yet sinister elf on the shelf.
Wait, the little thing you buy at Target and stuff? Like the little...
Yeah. The thing that you adopt and invite into your home, yes.
He's sinister? Oh, I didn't know that. You have to adopt him?
Yes, they're
like
never
a Cabbage Patch
bought.
Kid?
They're never bought. They're adopted.
What? But I see him for sale. Someone's buying him. Plus, it's turned into like a multi-million-dollar industry. Like,
well, I'll get into all of that.
He was on Shark Tank, wasn't he?
Was
Elf on a Shelf? Isn't that one of the Shark Tank things? I think so. I'm a big Shark Tank fan. I know I never talk about that, but I watch.
Not ever.
Yeah,
Not
I've been
ever.
watching for years. Yeah. Candace Allison is saying, I saw Elf on a Shelf has a cookbook, saw it at Target. Well, apparently you can't buy it there, Candace. You have to adopt it.
Well, no, the book is okay, but the elf itself is adopted.
Okay. What's the question that we're putting to the audience?
Is the elf now a living tulpa that people's thoughts have given life to, or is it just a doll?
Well, we have a character limit.
So, is the elf a tulpa?
A tulpa. So, all right, and I'm sure you're going to remind us about that.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure no one's forgotten any of the episodes, so I'll go ahead and say it for the people who are stopping by. But, a tulpa is a thought form. Something that you give life to through your beliefs, concentration, and thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, and yes, I'm drinking in this episode because it's our holiday episode. So yeah.
Well, and I'm drinking too. So yeah, that's.
But my glass is from Margaritaville, Cancun.
That's the place to go.
Yeah.
Okay. So are we ready? Are we ready to get into this?
I'm ready.
Is everyone prepared?
I think so. Should I go to pictures already?
Well, you can pull up the Elf on the Shelf picture. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let me see here. I think this is backwards. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Whoa.
There
terrifying.
We go. Elves, not on a shelf.
No, elves sitting in yellow.
These little creatures' precursor came to life during the childhood of a woman named Carol Abersold. Now, as a child, she had received a small pixie doll that she called Thisbe. And in 1974, when she was grown and had her own children, Carol told them that Thisbe was now a scout elf for Santa.
Okay.
She says that they're never naughty and always nice. I'll refute that. But each night, when the children would go to sleep, the scout elf would leave the house, tell Santa all of his observations from the day, and then come back. But you don't think that's all they're doing, do you?
Well, hold on a sec. Well, I want to slow the roll on this because this is already tapping a nerve with me. So this is a mechanism. This is a mechanism to get your children to behave.
Yes.
By telling them that there is an elf on the shelf sitting in your house watching you, and if you're bad, he's going to go tell Santa, and then your presents are going to disappear that year.
And it's Krampus time. Who wants Krampus?
I did not understand that was the basis. And I do remember, I did look it up. Yes, Elf on the Shelf did happen on Shark Tank. It was season 13. They made a deal with Barbara Corcoran. Can never say her name. I But I don't remember that being part of the pitch. Hey, this is a great way to scare your children into behaving. We're going to have a little elf you put on your shelf.
It's a way to indoctrinate them into government surveillance is what it is.
I mean,
nobody needs to worry. We're being watched.
The idea of Santa Claus already kind of has this built in. Like, he can already see you. He knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
He knows when you're awake.
No, that's not enough. We need an actual item in your house that is coming to life when you sleep at night and
surveilling your children.
What if the elf just takes the law into his own hands, comes in and spanks you in the middle of the night?
We will address these. As I said, I have video footage.
Oh, goodness.
Of exactly what these things can do. Well, now, as you can imagine, this worked out great with Carol and her kids. They were too terrified to do anything wrong. So they were great for the month of December.
Christy.
Well, yes.
I think I just came up with something.
What?
Do you remember we had a conversation in the secret studio where we record this show, and we talked about a particular item, an item that your family, you have a lineage of creating. Yeah. What if the watching rock reports back to parents, and your birthday present disappears if you're bad?
Look, I don't understand all of the mechanisms for them to do their job. I just know the rules, and I have evidence of what they do while you sleep. But it's terrifying. It's terrifying to think.
I think we found the angle. We found the angle now for selling rocks that you're going to make. They are rocks. We can make them anti-crime rocks. Like neighborhood rocks. We just leave them around places.
Every single one of them will be handmade by me.
There we go.
From the original lineage here.
Coming soon. Neighborhood watch rocks.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
With googly eyes.
Yep. I won't distract you anymore. Go ahead.
So in 2005, in the town of Marietta, Georgia, Carol and one of her daughters named Chandra, she has twin daughters, decided to bring the elf to life in a children's book.
Okay.
With it, children could relive some of the wonder that Carol and her children experienced during their Christmases. It also came with an elf, of course, who sat on your shelf and reported everything to Santa while you slept. Since 2005, 17.5 million Scout elves have been sold all over the country, welcomed into your home with open arms.
Mm-hmm.
But sadly, there is a sinister side to these elves. Now, we know from previous episodes that elves are not to be trifled with. You can't trust them. Just because they work for Santa doesn't mean they can express their true natures all the time. So what happens then? They can trick you and cause mischief. I know they're not supposed to, but that's a lie. I have video proof to back this up.
Okay.
The elves allegedly get their magic by being adopted by human children, leeching your child's happiness away.
Well, definitely terrorizing them. That's for sure.
I mean, come on. When a scout elf has returned to your home after reporting to Santa Claus, they always land in a different place, right? To show you that they've moved and you know that they've gone somewhere. But is that all?
Is that part of the lore that so every night after the kids go to sleep, the parents move the elf around on the shelf?
I don't think you're supposed to tell that, John.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So, here are the rules for owning a scout elf, in case anyone needs to know. Children cannot touch the elf on the shelf or it will lose its Christmas magic and will no longer be able to leech from them. Scout elves listen very well, okay? But they never speak to human beings. You will not catch one talking to you.
No, apparently they speak to reindeer and dogs.
And Santa Claus.
And Santa.
These are two more companions that have come along since the beginning. So there are even more helpers that this creature brings into your home to watch your children.
Oh, so now you could put like the dog in their bedroom, put the reindeer in the kitchen. Like, yeah, they should just have cameras in these things at this point.
Put the elf in the bathroom.
Put the elf in the bathroom. Oh, goodness. Okay.
Now,
I just want to make sure I didn't miss something, but is this picture important? Who are these people?
this is actually the lady who wrote the books, I'm so sorry. I just lost her name. I'm on my
Okay.
second page of the script here.
I think they're from Shark
Yes,
Tank.
Carol. Well,
Okay.
Carol. And then those are her twin daughters. Both of them are grown up now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, one of them helped her write the book. The other one used all of her marketing savvy to get things going. And boy, did they ever get things going. Okay. Now, as I've said, Scout elves are always nice and never naughty. They're often clever and humorous, but never cruel. I disagree on that. After dealing with Karis's elf on a shelf, we actually caught it trying to steal some of her toys.
What?
At one point, she had this awesome Wolverine figurine that she kept in her room. And my sister would find the elf the next day trying to get out the door while holding on to the Wolverine toy.
Weird.
It's ridiculous. It just wanted a toy. It wanted her toy. It wanted what she had.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Well, maybe she was just being really bad, and he was trying to take the toy back to Santa.
And this is Karis. What would make you think she was bad?
I don't know, but did you catch during the intro segment that someone yelled Karis in the middle of the song?
God, yeah, that was me, and I thought for sure I was muted when I did that. So then I had to mute it to continue. Okay. So, like I said, after they report to Santa at the North Pole each night, they're found the next morning in a different spot because supposedly they just went to the North Pole, right? Mm-hmm. And as I said, they're always adopted. They're never bought. So, like a vampire, they must be invited into your home with your children.
Okay.
Your pets, your presents.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some people are very taken with these little creatures. You know, they'll post video after video just daring the little elf to break the rules and do something. That's in the Macy's Day Parade.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gone too far. You know, today you see this on television, on social media, cooking shows. He shows up there. You can now get a birthday elf. You can get the little dog and reindeer, all of which will be sucking on your child's innocence. All of that Christmas love and energy. This actually expresses the way I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is it not terrifying?
I'm with you.
You know, the elf has other companies, you know, all the others that he's brought into the mix. The Saint Bernard, the reindeer. How many creatures will be watching your children this month?
He's amassing an army.
It's bad. It's bad. Please show the first video. I mean, you guys are not going to believe this. We can either start it at 17 seconds or watch the whole thing because
it's only 28 seconds long. So yeah. Thank you, Arnaldo Lopez, for terrifying us. Let's see what happens.
Very much.
So this is Carol, our Christmas elf. Hello, Carol. Hey, tell Santa we've been really, really good. Okay?
Wow. That's it?
I mean, that's just an example. If you'll move on, we have 4 more videos.
Okay. I'm not sure I'm buying this one. I'm just going to be honest with you right off the bat. Just try to here. Let's see more about the description here. Our elf on a shelf, Carol, arrived at our house on December 1st, 7 days before Christmas. She moved her eyes and scared us. Oh, well, I didn't see the eyes move. Let me see here.
How did you not? That was the whole...
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't see it.
Okay.
Wow. That's pretty cool. Yeah, no, I just saw them running away. I'd completely missed.
You blinked and missed it.
That's pretty cool. I kind of like it. Now, I can tell you, I'm going to just start my critical analysis now. When they turn to start running, the eyes snap back.
She realized she had moved.
No, I think they just couldn't keep the tracking. They had to do some tracking. What's interesting about this is trying to do this with special effects is not super easy, but you notice how they're kind of carrying the camera around first, and there's a lot of movement. That makes this hard. But look, they set down like their elbows, and they're holding it as stable as they can. They might have even laid it on something there. There's still a little movement, though. That's a tough thing to do, even with just a little movement on it. It takes a lot of work to have
not
those.
If you're full of children's happiness.
To have those eyes not like kind of slide around. They did a good job on it. But I could do that. I could do that in Premiere for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, what do we have here?
This one, stealing. Again, stealing.
Oh, he's in the middle of stealing. Oh my God. Okay.
Do you want this little creature in your foodstuffs?
Okay. Here's my debunk on this one. There is someone with their arm coming up where that chair is, and you can see they have like either a black sleeve or a black plastic bag that they've tried to cover their arm with. They're going into the bottom of the Cheerios box, which I think you can tell is open because I think that's the bottom flap down there that says Cheerios on it. I don't think it repeats down at the bottom when it's written already at the top. But as it moves, as this goes on, you can see this item moving as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a person's arm.
That's because
right
the little monster's digging in there.
And that's all they could do is throw him, basically, because of how much limited movement.
Go ahead. Just keep underestimating them, and I'll send you an elf.
Do not send me one of these elves. Or I'll make sure that AI Christy really goes to your house. All right, let's see here. I think I lost. Man, this works.
Yeah,
YouTube,
that's not it.
YouTube, you're so amazing with the shorts thing. Come on. I'm gonna have to pull. Let me get it.
See, even the internet doesn't want you to see this video proof.
Guess not.
That's fine. I've got it all right here. Saved. Boom.
Just afraid I'm going to debunk it again. All right, here we go. Good one. Ah. That's a good one. All right.
So again, listening to your music and dancing while you're asleep. Oh my gosh, what is that supposed to be?
All right. So this one you could do with, you would need like a fishing pole. And it's reversed.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, come on.
The fishing line is tied to his head. And think about it in reverse. He starts in this position. The person launches him off and then gets him to dance around while the other person backs up. Let's watch it one more time here. What's good is the thought, like they figured out, well, because keep in mind, they had to do this backwards. So he started up close on the elf and then had to think backwards and say, okay, and then at the end, I have to wind up by the door and kind of making it look like I'm peeking around the door. Really well thought out.
Or it's an elf dancing.
Or it's an elf dancing, but he's not stealing anything. So I'm okay with that. If they want to dance in the living room, no problem there. All right.
Now this one's
security camera.
Look at this.
What?
Did you see that?
What kind of terrible footage is this? Why is this so small? Don't release this
around your house.
Like they're using the shorts format, which is made for cell phones, but they've put it in widescreen. This is as small as you could literally make this image. And on this one,
the elves flying around your house.
I like the slow motion replay on that.
So you can, I mean, it's just.
That one's a trip. Most of these, I think it could be the same thing where he's just connected to a fishing pole. But one of these movements
the fishing pole.
Yeah. One of these movements is really long, though. Let me run it again. This one where he comes back, that one. That's a pretty long, wide pass. So, of all of them, I'm most curious about that one.
If you're a flying elf.
The presentation of the footage, like, just why do you do things like this unless you're trying to make it to obscure something? That's kind of where I'm at. Oh, not this guy again. It's the same guy.
It's very important. This is very important.
It's the same guy. It's Connor.
Well, but Connor figured out how to put one in a containment circle.
Containment circle?
Yes, like you would a demon or something else. Yes. Look, it can't get out.
He can't go anywhere.
No, because it's contained. It's contained.
It's literally exactly the same trick. He's done it in reverse. Look, even the train is driving in reverse.
Oh my goodness, John.
Christy.
It saddens me.
Look at the train. The train is literally driving in reverse.
I'm telling you, this is a containment circle.
I love his expression at the end. And as a matter of fact, I think the elf pulls the train off the track. I can't tell, but the very front of the train is off there. And he doesn't let it.
Looks like a.
Yeah, he doesn't let it run far back enough for me to see if it was. I think it was on the tracks before that, but.
With a containment circle like this, I don't think it would be capable of exiting on its own, whether the train fell off or not.
This is a spiritual containment circle?
It is. It is.
Okay. Well,
so
I think I should put the question to the audience. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. Some people are saying fishing line. Some people are saying magnet. Could be a magnet. I don't think they would need one. I think that, when it comes to tricks like this, like the easiest way is the best. Mm-hmm. LA says, great catch on the reverse. I mean, this one kind of has a dead giveaway.
Just because he said it's reverse doesn't mean it is, guys.
No, but the train is literally, and yes, you can drive a train in reverse, but why is the train going in reverse in this video? And
it's a containment circle. It's magic. I don't understand.
It has to be going in reverse to contain him. Gotcha.
Quit making me laugh. Gotcha. This is very serious. I'm trying to warn people here.
Yeah. Well, Bridget at least is saying fun stuff. We're going to just leave the poll open for about 10 more seconds here because I'm pretty sure I see how it's going. Christy, you want to get your vote in?
Oh, I have.
Oh, you did already? Okay.
Yes. I think we all know where I sat in the voting.
It's interesting because, talking about tulpas previously, I could see where you might have a particular instance of someone or a group of people that have a belief in an object and that object starts doing some bizarre things. Mm-hmm. In these cases, we've got the social media component for all of these videos. The ability to fake them in this way is relatively easy. Quite honestly, I think the one I'm most impressed with is the one with the moving eyes. Just because they did a really good job tracking that. It's not impossible. And honestly, even with if you had better tools than I did, it would be even simpler. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, Christy, for you, fortunately for me,
hide your elves. Hide them.
Don't worry about your elves unless you have a fishing rod and your nephew wants to be on the internet.
Put it in a containment circle like Carl did. Was that his name?
No, it's Connor. Someone needs to take Connor's toys away. That's what I'm saying. Connor seems a little bit old for all these toys he's playing with in reverse.
I'm telling you.
Connor.
All I can do is put the information out there and pray that it saves somebody. Mm-hmm. A child could permanently lose its Christmas spirit.
Chris Donovan says, you're thinking too technically. Built-in moving eyes are not unusual in dolls. That's true. And especially with the lore that they've built up around this doll. Like if you had an elf on a shelf that had moving eyes, like I could see someone buying that and gifting it to someone else. And now if there's this thing actually catching on where people are talking about the possibility of it really being alive, like, yeah, I can see little motorized ones that are made to move, like based off a motion sensor, kind of just turn their head real quick. You know? If not,
that's horrible.
Another product idea, Christy. Another product idea for Shark Tank.
I'm telling you.
Well, I can see you did very hard, in-depth research on this, and I have to
It gave me nightmares. It gave me nightmares.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this episode. As a matter of fact, if I can pull it together, there's a chance I might release this for Christmas. It's that good.
That would be nice.
It's that good. Yeah.
That would be nice.
I think I just need to find the time.
Just get the word out there as quick as you can.
Yeah, we'll be saving lives. I mean, we have to. We have to share.
Do you see me begging? Please. Stop making me laugh.
Neat Noodle says, Connor seems like a lot of fun, actually. Yeah, I mean, go hang out with Connor. We're going to play with toys all day. So. Yeah.
No, he's certainly not afraid of the paranormal. I'll give him that.
And me giving him crap about toys. I'm just looking around my room. Toy.
There's toys all over the place.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us on this very special, very in-depth paranormal perspective. Thank you so much. Catch you on the other side.